We are recording.
All right, ready to go. No special introduction tonight because sad face we are not twitching. So we're missing.
I mean, I'm kind
Speak
of
for you personally.
Yeah.
We're missing the split personality of Eno, and we are missing our wizard. So
Are we missing the split personality?
yeah, one half of the dream
One
team.
half
Well,
of it.
One half of the dream team. You are.
You can probably make up for both halves, though. I'm quite
I mean,
sure.
I have no idea what's going on. I just know we were fighting some bandits.
Oh, are you doing the recap now?
No.
I hear
Before that, I have no clue what the hell happened.
Would anybody like to do our recap for the night?
Besides,
Yeah, hard.
yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah? Okay. So when I came in, I woke up. I was like, you know what? What the fuck has he been getting me into? And I was like, there's a bunch of dudes here.
Uh-huh.
How we got
Real
there?
specific.
So how
Not
we got there?
bad.
I have no clue. Because
Not bad.
I don't remember any of it.
Take your
we
point.
were fighting a bunch of guys, and we're in there. We go into a cave, and we've been going room to room fighting guys. Boom.
Take a negative point of inspiration.
Would anybody like to
Yes.
fill in the spots? But
I think Cargo took a lot of notes. So
Yeah.
I mean, I can't help it that my other personality
we
has
understand.
most of the
we
details.
got it. Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Who else besides Cargill wants to try?
No one.
you go right ahead, sir. You are really good at it.
I am not going to take any notes this episode, FYI.
Uh-oh. We're
Uh
in trouble.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do the next one.
All right, because
All right.
I'm recording,
T-Freeze
so
got the
I'm
next
doing my duty.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
wait,
right.
no, I can't look.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
it's on
so
YouTube, I'll do the next one, but otherwise
we-
I'm not.
We pick up with the bandits looting a wagon surrounded by tents because part of the party was split, and the party that was chasing came up on the bandit camp. The other part of the party stayed with Eno back at the wagon. And so we begin battle with these snively bandits who I guess find out were going to use black powder kegs for some explosive operation. We weren't sure what exactly. So we crush the bandits, and Eno comes up and decides to, as healthy, full health, decides to chug a health potion right out of Quelden's hand, and Quelden wasn't too happy about it, and
decision.
Eno didn't like the taste of the potion. Surprise, surprise. So Eno also wanted to blow up the entire party by chucking the black barrel kegs off the wagon and all around, and but then I don't remember who had the idea, but someone had the idea to put the black powder kegs in front of a cave that we discovered just north of our location. But we ultimately decided, we need to go in there and explore and see, what's going on, and we make our way through this cave. Tiefling's going first. He was going to throw. He was just going to throw a keg down the hallway, but ends up discovering a room. But before that happens, Eno decides to throw himself out of existence. We don't know why. He just clicks on himself and just chucks himself away. We're not sure exactly what happened there. But it makes sense given, Eno's chaotic nature. So we enter the cave. There's a nice stone floor, handcrafted in this cave, with handcrafted walls. But then there's some. It's really weird. We see some plants or trees or bushes, two of them in opposing corners of the room, and some guards. We're trying to plan a preemptive strike between, I think it's Eno, Quelden, and Cargill. They took out the guards pretty quickly due to some nice tactics. We find out the two trees that are growing under there are a type of citrus tree that produces a natural bug repellent. So he Quelden harvests one of the saplings, because one of them was a sapling, not a growing tree. And then the rest of us grab some leaves and start covering ourselves in this stuff because Dane heard some crazy buzzing from down the hallway to one of the rooms. So at first we had two directions. Tiefling tried to open the north door, breaks his lock, so that only left us to go the direction from where the buzzing was coming from. So we go through the hallway after Eno tried talking the lock to open, which was not very effective. Dane decides to charge the door, breaks the lock. Dane and Cargill enter the hallway first. We hear a bug automatically attacks Dane right off the back, this giant, nasty-looking flying mosquito creature. Cargill tries to swap it away, misses. The bug attacks Dane's neck. I'm sorry. That's when the party decides to cover themselves in repellent. We find out that these bugs are called sturge beasts. So Quelden, with his nature skills, decides to take a branch or leaf and go forward, and the bugs just kind of spread away. And Eno decides to dance in front of the bugs, trying to taunt them and, excited that he can't get harmed. So we find a key in the middle of the room. Eno grabs the key without thinking about it. Rocks fall on him. He lands an at 20, dodges out of the way fairly easy. There's another door north. Tiefling does his thing. We make our way through that door, through the hallway. We find some double doors. The key that Eno picks up unlocks the door, the double doors. Dane and Tiefling decide to just go in without checking for traps or magic, and both suffer. Or I'm sorry, I think it was Tiefling that suffered damage from the trap, and not Dane, or vice versa. And we find out more about Tiefling and where he got his name from, which is pretty entertaining. So we end up in an ornate room that has everything a bandit leader would have, and we see this bandit leader who we destroy fairly easy and quickly. We find a letter on him, and the letter has some decrepit, ominous message about this master plan that is unfolding, and that is where we leave. Or that is where we are now. Is reading the letter.
All right, take your point.
That's how it's done,
What? I don't even know what it just said.
All right, so, the last thing you remember, you climbed under the table.
Oh, I did?
You felt kind of some fuzzy, weird feeling. You actually banged your head on the table really hard. And felt kind of stressful, and you actually remember a strange voice. I'm sorry, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, you took a dump in your pants and thought it was pudding.
So my other personality
Yeah.
put my ass underneath a table.
Yeah.
You shit yourself.
Why is he such a
Thought it was pudding.
Why is he such a scared little kid?
Because that's what he was.
I'm the result of that stupid spell.
Yeah.
Which Eno are we talking to?
Right now, this is Eno hard.
The other one's Harad. This is Eno.
What is the meaning of your name?
What is the meaning of your face?
I don't understand the question. Quelden, can you help me understand this nonsense?
Actually, I'm not sure what your face means either, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Quelden, you are supposed to be helping me, not antagonizing.
Well,
You've got to think like a 13-year-old.
if I figure out what your face means, I'll let you know.
I'm a friggin' half-orc. There's not much to figure out.
I don't even want to know which one was your mama.
Fortunately, on that, we both agree.
I doubt if it was the orc.
Well, half orc, so what's the other half? I missed
Well, the story I grew up with was I was
half like
I was so ugly as an orcling or human baby. I don't know what I was called. It's this dichotomy of existence just never made much sense to me. But I was left at the doorstep of this mercenary temple, and to them I owe my life.
And your face.
Well, no, I'm not proud of my face.
Hey.
Okay.
I can see why.
Damn it, Qualden!
Shit. Okay.
What are we doing? What is
So you guys-
happening right now?
I know.
I'm
I
waiting
think
on y'all. Apparently,
just
I'm
wrote
underneath the
yourself.
table.
We
Playing
were-
with stuff.
You're standing in an empty room. There's tables. There's desks with things on it. There was the closet he was hiding in and came out of.
Wasn't the letter going to be put in our thing?
Mr.
Yeah,
T, why don't you come over here to this trap door over here and check it for traps?
All right. Where am I? Which one am I?
Check the trap door for traps.
That's right.
Sounds smart.
Is this where it is?
Yeah, and
Yep.
while you do that, I'm going to come all the way over here.
Yeah, I'm staying where I am.
I'm going to follow suit.
I'm gonna go see what's going on.
Hey, Qualden, Qualden, why don't you ready your bow just in case?
Already done.
What? Who's? Oh, there we go.
All right. So T, you skim around the edge of the trap door. You notice a few kind of thin wires that seem to connect the lock to the wall. And
So I got to disarm the trap.
I would say
thieves'
so.
tool.
I make a shower of sparks come out of the trap.
What happened to Eno? Anybody?
I don't know.
I told you
We're
the
in
boy
trouble.
won't write.
I know.
all right, you feel like you did a pretty good job of disarming that trap.
Yeah, I'm not that confident.
Let's find out. Open
Okay,
it up,
so,
Mally. Or Tiefling.
Yeah. So what do I do to just
Go
see
open
if I
it.
can enter?
Just lift up on the latch.
Yeah. Lift up on the latch.
Okay, I lift up on the
I make
latch.
a
Move in on it.
puff of wind to come out of
You're a long way from the latch. There you go.
So,
Preston,
with a sour
Prestidigitation.
smell.
all
you
right,
need
so
to turn yourself up or
Yeah.
something.
I make him fart, and it smells awful.
All right, so you feel the gate of the hatch lifts up with ease. T, you have dark vision. You can see down. It's only about a 3-foot drop. It's just a cut out of the floor. There's a chest laying in the bottom of it that you can pretty easily
Okay.
lift out with two people.
I'll help
Okay,
you.
yep, let's lift it out, and then
All right.
I'm going to check for traps.
I mean, this room smelled dank enough as it is. Queldon, what has happened in here?
I think it smells fine.
All right.
Yeah, you don't see anything on the chest. It just seems to be.
And
a
is it locked?
Queldon, that does not smell fine to me.
Do I have to do a strength check or something?
No, it's not that heavy of a chest. I mean,
Oh.
you'd probably have to strain a little bit to get it out, but nothing big.
Is it?
All right, out of the way. Let me see what gold we have. Move.
No. Come over here.
It's like,
Nope. I'm about.
Cargo, is there a reason you wanted me to point this area with you? Because I'm about to let it go.
Say it's me, you twit.
Well, you're about to steal
Said
all,
anything that
you're about to steal all the
Get
party's
myself ready
gold,
to smack him in
so
the face.
I wasn't gonna steal the gold.
Hey, Cargo, if you touch that gold, I will smack you in your foot.
Oh, will you now? Oh, that's an entertaining thought. Let's try that. Let's see what happens when Eno tries to smack Cargol in the face.
Yeah, with his big bad weapons.
Boom,
Hey,
19.
you really
What?
hit him with your staff.
Hell yeah!
All right.
He taunted me.
I still have my dodge active. I would assume.
What? Dodge what? I get advantage.
you mean
No.
Combat's out over, and you had kind of already gone about looking at other things.
Oh, come on.
I cast True Strike, so I get advantage. So shut the fuck up and get that shit smack the face. For 3 or for 5.
Why do I always find myself getting killed by my own party members?
I know.
So he's
One in
trying to take the gold, and I take my staff.
I didn't take the gold.
Shut up, Cargo.
You just hit me, and I didn't even take the gold.
I take the end of the staff and smash his foot real quick.
All right, well, let's just have a neutral third party look at the chest.
I don't know any of y'all. All of y'all could be freaking evil. For all I know, I just woke up.
Boy, I gave you that damn stick. All right,
just relax.
You gave me this stick. I don't know. I just woke up and there was a stick in my damn hand. I don't know how the hell I got here.
Can we?
Has anybody looked in the chest yet to even see if this is worth stomping on feet for?
Are there
someone needs to calm Eno?
I found a chest and this guy's trying to freaking take what's inside it. I haven't even had a chance to look in it yet. Back up, fool.
Let's just. All right, how about you both open the chest at the same time and take a look at it at the same time?
I just wanted to see. I didn't even open the chest. I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to see what gold we have.
Yeah, Cargill, I'm sorry, but we already saw you rob graves, so we have to be very careful with you.
Understandable. I get it. But I'm more concerned about Eno over here.
At this point, so am I.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
Okay, well, I'm Cargill. I'm Cargill, the one that you just smacked in the face.
Out of him and tie him up and duct him.
All I know is I helped find a chest with this guy with the horns here, and then you came over and tried to claim it. Back up, fool.
Where are you from? This part of you. Who are you?
We're a party.
My name is Eno Hard.
Everybody's in this.
Okay.
Well, do keep in mind.
Back.
One thing, guys, do keep in mind
back,
that you did just raid a bandit camp and kill a bandit leader. So just keep that in the back of your head while you're looking.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe we should try to make haste with this. There might be more bandits coming. You never know.
All right,
I have flashbacks of smacking stuff and somehow grabbing somebody's cloak. I don't know why I was grabbing their cloak.
So T, you open the chest. You guys see that it is, it's his small hoard. This was probably his personal collection. There's about 1,100 silver pieces in there, or 1,100 total. It's various little treasures like a goblet, a fine little necklace, some pendants, things that he's probably robbed from people on the road or houses. And
we'll be splitting this stuff up.
Yeah, I'll split that up.
This is booty.
Yeah. Everyone, don't worry. 1,100 silver.
Like a
it's
pirate's
because
booty,
we all took care of this place. We all
get
a part of this. We
all get 183
share.
Pieces. 183 pieces.
I'm adding 183.
Put it in your pouches.
Actually,
I'm excited.
Okay, did you guys want to check anything else on there? That was all that was in the hole. It's just that one chest. There wasn't.
What is it? What is the EP and it goes an SP for silver piece?
Yeah. I'll take the goblet if nobody else wants it.
I'm just here for the money.
Wow, that's
Midas will be happy.
Not selfish
with this adventure. It is not selfish. It's for my deity.
Somebody want to grab the necklaces so we can maybe sell them, or?
Sure, I'll grab them.
Okie doke.
What?
Is that safe? I mean, I just got done opening a coffin and almost died.
You're okay.
But these are just hordes.
We're okay.
I mean,
well, I'm only okay because I haven't got shot in the face with a crossbow bolt yet, or longbow arrow. I'm not sure anymore.
I mean, you can't look at a bow and tell it's a damn bow. I mean, come on. Does it look cross to you?
Well, I'm too busy, fighting and not looking at everybody's weapons.
I'm too busy saving your ass over and over again.
Oh, here we go again. Yes. The great Quelden, the ass saver.
Yes.
That's right.
I'm starting to like
this trying out for
guy.
Game of Thrones.
Honestly,
I like this Quelden guy. This cargo guy can go fuck himself right now. Trying to take my shit.
It's ours, Eno. What is wrong with you?
Ours.
I just met you.
Hey, how you doing?
Well,
Hey.
This Eno already swings the stick better than the other one. That's for damn sure.
All right.
Okay, so where are we heading?
Did we want to check
Okay,
anything
we've
else out?
divvied it up.
It sounds like there's other stuff in here. Do we need to search?
Yeah. Can I go down where the chest was and do just to check and see if there's anything else down there?
Yeah, it's empty. It leads down to just like a plain dirt floor where it had been dug out.
And there's no outlets.
Are there any other doors out of this place?
The one you came through. Now, there is a few effects laying around of the guy you killed. Don't forget, he was on the ground. He had a rapier, a few daggers, bandity things, just a long leather coat, and there is a crossbow hanging on a rack on the wall.
Oh, okay.
I'll go take a look at
crossbows.
Yeah, check the
Well,
crossbow.
I would like to get a new weapon. That would be kind of nice.
why don't you take that? Why don't you take the rapier there?
But you're a warlock.
What
What do
about
you need a weapon
crossbow?
for?
I'm a warlock that has no damage spells. What the hell was my other personality doing?
I'm just saying, maybe you'd be better off with the sword because.
Yep, I'm gonna take the sword. I'll take the sword and the crossbow.
That's not getting greedy there.
That's a little scary having you with a crossbow.
What?
I said that's a little scary.
You don't want to piss off Quelden.
And who are you? And who are you talking to me?
I am talking to you, and you better listen to me. I got a big axe.
Mm-hmm.
You just said you got a big ass?
Big
Man, we're going to have to probably just take this guy
You
out.
said this guy just told me he's got a big ass.
Yeah,
For the next 2 episodes.
Here, take a look at my big axe. Now, you want to stomp on my toe, I'm going to bring this big axe down on your head.
I don't even know what you just said to me.
Listen, everyone. We are here to stop some bandits. We did that. We got some loot. Eno, it's great to have you. We probably should get going, like Quelden said.
All right, we should.
I'm just trying to get to know these people that.
Sometimes I feel like I'm having to
all around.
babysit.
All you need to know, I'm Quelden. This is Hickory. That's Cargo. That's Dane. That's Tiefling. That's Weasel.
It's Wiesel.
And we
Weasel,
party.
exactly like I said.
We are a group.
And
we got
you're with us.
Weasel and Gargoyle.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a name or something?
Nope.
The 17th temple, I think.
The 17th.
What the hell does that even mean? I ain't even seen any damn temples.
There ain't no temple. We got people that have had too much
Or the
ale.
Shirley temple.
Or not enough. Okay, guys.
How about Hickory's heroes?
We've got our stuff. Let's
Let's
get
go.
the hell out of here.
Let's go.
All right.
Where is the damn gold? Let's go find the gold.
As we go back through, I'd like
Can
to
we
try to
search this
recover
whole room?
arrows, if possible, DM.
What's
Okay.
on this? What's on this
What
here
do I need to
table?
roll?
There's a half-eaten cup of pudding that you still taste around your lips, and then there's empty plates.
So
Fruit.
did my other personality start this cup of pudding?
Possible.
That is the
Well,
case.
You do
I'm
have
gonna have
food
to finish
them.
it.
Okay. Quadon, what were you going to do?
I was going to just go around as we went back and find all the any of the arrows I could find that I had fired off.
Okay. Do you remember? You didn't shoot any off in the main room, did you?
In this room, yeah, I shot a couple off.
Okay. Roll a d4. How many are still usable? Okay. Yeah, we'll say you found. I think you had fired 2 or 3 off, so you found all of the usable arrows. Nothing broke. The one stuck in the desk, one you were able to pull out of his arm. I think it shot him and it went through his coat, and then the other one you were able to pick up. Okay, so you guys head out. There was nothing else in the room that you saw of value. So you feel like you found everything.
All right.
Onward.
Walden, you're probably going to have to lead us through the room again. You got the leaves.
All right. Well,
We're all covered.
Yeah, so you open back up into
I
the room.
smell like something. Like I'm covered in some kind of oily stuff.
Yeah, it's something to keep the bugs off you.
Yeah. So you guys are
Okay.
walking. Don't forget, you walk back into this room. This was the one that you came through. The pool in the middle, still calm, relaxed. There's a lever.
Just for fun, I'm going to take one of Hickory's little nuts. I'm going to squeak to him and tell him not to follow it. And I'm just going to toss it in the middle of the water.
Okay.
Yeah, wrong nut.
You toss it in the water, and you see kind of an arm-sized wave pop up, pull it back down, and then it goes smooth again.
Oh hell!
Anybody want to go for a swim?
I'm thinking this is not the ideal place to skinny dip. I'm
thinking you're right, Quelden.
I don't think there's any gold down there.
I think Cargo wants to jump in.
Did you say there was a lever around here?
Cargo wants to jump in.
It's a
you're wrong.
large lever. You can see it on the other side.
Are you sure?
Side of him.
Yeah.
If you take a look over at the wall, you see the lever hanging out.
All right.
I see it now. Yeah. Let me come over here and give this lever a pull.
Oh God. Oh God.
You actually.
We're all gonna die.
No, you actually.
Hey, Cargo, are you sure?
This could be good.
You feel the floor begin to shake, and then.
Oh dear.
Let me see if it actually will let me do this. Big deal. So a stone path, nothing big, just kind of raises up in between here. The water
see, guys?
Slide off the side.
Good
Never
call.
have to deal with the bugs.
Good call.
I don't have that.
I'll go ahead and
me.
walk slowly and carefully across.
And I will follow
see what
suit.
happens.
And trying to stay kind of in the middle of it.
I want to kill the thing down there. Maybe he's pulled
No,
people with a
you
bunch
don't.
of stuff. There's probably all kinds of gold and armor and stuff. Things
No.
No.
Go ahead, jump in,
Yeah.
Shut
I'm
up.
heading
No
out,
one's stopping
you.
you.
Yep.
Shut up.
I don't have to tempt fate here. I want to get the hell out of this dark hole.
What's that gear thing there? Oh, never mind.
That was another door. You're able to open the door, and it's you slide through really easy. All right.
Where's the next destination of our adventure?
Traps or anything down that thing, or
no? You were back in the same room that you were in earlier, so it basically made a large loop around.
Okay.
Yeah, we saved going through the bugs.
Yep. All right. So, all right, you guys are back outside now. You're carrying your treasure chest, your things that you found. If anybody wants to grab the black powder kegs, I think there's two.
It's too heavy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we can't. It's too heavy.
I don't see my body.
Can I just roll one?
Sure.
Right. I'm gonna just roll one back to the alchemist's cart.
Oh, a barrel. I thought you meant something else.
Yeah.
No.
I would actually
making up some moss bark stuff again.
Gentlemen, I would like to roll a keg in front of the door and blow it up so we can seal the bandit lair and possibly everything else that's in there.
That's not a bad idea.
You actually said something smart.
I've been saying all kinds of smart things, but you're too busy eating pudding.
So
that's the first smart thing.
Maybe Weasel. Maybe you could launch a firebolt after we put it in place.
Yep.
Right.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Weasel actually smiles and he holds his hands out. A small arcane chant. Does he have?
I'm getting down away from that hole.
I'm not on the screen.
Yeah, I'm moving back behind.
Yeah,
that's because you jumped in the pool. We left Eno in the cave.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you, Eno.
So the barrel begins to lift off the ground and kind of float, spins over to in front of the cave entrance. And Weasel is kind of taking a few steps back as he does this. He revs back, flings his hand, and a bolt of the fire that you've seen him shoot before smacks right into the barrel. Large explosion.
Boom!
All down. You're here. You're just not on the map, so don't worry about that. We have no idea why you went off the map. So the cave is covered. Rocks are falling down. It's empty. It's really quiet out in the woods beside a few birds. Make some noises when that explosion happens. So you can actually return to the caravan at this point.
Okay. And are you rolling out of the barrel down to the caravan?
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll it. And it's it's like, how big are these kegs?
Pony keg size. They're actually probably about as tall as you are.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll it in front of me.
Well, I'll help you push it.
Cargill finds this amusing. A gnome pushing a powder keg barrel down the road.
Well, I'm helping him.
That is amazing.
That's what looks funny.
All right.
Okay.
A dwarf
great.
and a gnome pushing a giant barrel of gunpowder.
Okay, now we still have this tree in front of us, right? We didn't clear that out yet.
Well, no, that's what the rest of the caravan has been.
Oh, okay.
They've wrestled and moved and cut, and
They just assumed we were going to be able to take care of the situation.
Thiago actually, when you came back, Thiago smiled and said, welcome back, boys. I knew you would make it."
Okay.
Yeah. So
how did you know,
Thiago? You know the boy that's been kind of acting as your squire.
What did he do now?
He's acting a little funny.
He's not himself.
And that's
Who the hell's Thiago?
Oh, there you go.
He seems to have changed personalities completely. He's not the same person he was before,
Who's
which
Thiago?
may seem like an improvement, but we're not quite sure yet.
I don't think it's an improvement.
Is Thiago?
He's running.
This is Thiago. He's your
He's in
boss.
front of you.
I don't see my damn body, so I don't know where I am.
Nothing a good whack on the back of the head won't fix. Boy, get on the wagon. Let's round up and go.
You get your ass on the wagon.
Whoa.
Holy mackerel.
Okay,
Who are you
Iago.
talking to?
Like I said, we got to tie this guy up and duct tape.
Tie him to
I'm
the wheel.
Cargill's eating some dried pork rinds, waiting for the drama to unfold.
Yes.
Eno,
I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck he's talking to.
Eno, listen to me, okay? He hired you to help with this caravan, okay?
He's paying me to come and do this.
Yes.
Why the hell did you say that from the start?
I just said he was your boss. Do you think he's just doing it for free?
Yeah.
Well, no.
I don't know who the hell he is.
So he points his thick hand at you and says, "Boy, wagon, now, let's go."
Yeah, I'll get to it. Shut up.
All right.
Let's leave.
You guys load the wagons up. You load your treasure on there.
And I roll that barrel of to the alchemist cart and say, "Is there anything you can do with this?"
He sniffs around the lid of it. Gunpowder, eh? Yeah. Throw it in the back. Be real careful.
Yeah.
I'll try to throw it in. Is that a strength check or something?
No.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, we're all dead.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
god.
be because the wagon's probably about head height for you, so that's going to be a fight for you to get it up.
Quelden, I'll help you.
Okay. So
I'll
if
help
he helps, do I get the advantage there?
You get the advantage
You,
with the.
you
with
need
the
some
of
help
the-
boosting you up?
All right, so 15.
All right, so you're good. All right, so you guys are loaded down with treasure. Don't forget, you've got the treasures from the temple. You've got the silver. You've got everything you picked off of that guy.
Okay, so let's head to town. Well,
So,
where's the wagon heading?
Well, it's still heading to
yeah.
Broken Field.
Right.
So, Eno, are you going to keep the rapier and the crossbow, or are you going to?
I'm going to keep the rapier, and does anyone else want the crossbow?
Does the crossbow look like it's anything special or just like a normal crossbow?
Did I do detect magic on it?
Yeah, you can definitely do detect magic on it.
So I do detect magic on both because I can cast it at will.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you definitely see a glowing aura from both the rapier and the crossbow.
All right. I can't identify it, but I can detect the crap out of it.
Can you detect the crap out of yourself?
So,
It's a light crossbow, right?
It's a light, kind of a light crossbow.
yeah, I'd like to like maybe sit down with the crossbow in the wagon and just attune to it and see what it does.
All right.
So I'm going to do this. That sounds cool. You can attune to something by holding it? I'm going to hold the rapier.
Go for it.
Just take a short rest with it, dear buddy, and then you'll feel
I'm
a
going to
little.
grab a pudding cup. I'm going to use Cargill's, use his tusk to pop it open. I'm going to eat it.
Like the can opener.
And Cargill flinches away and be like, "Try that again, and you will becoming underbite pudding."
All right, so
Does that at least taste good?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
What's Hickory doing?
He's just hanging out with me while I'm returning to this crossbow.
Okay.
playing with his nuts.
I thought
He was combing it. He
Yeah.
was combing his beard.
I go
with
ahead and
his
feed him an
tail.
acorn, and he's munching down on it.
All right, so we're rolling then, right?
All right, very good. So, you guys take off on your travel. The next 2 days, again, as same as before, they pass by relatively easy. Nothing really eventful happens. You guys do some hunting, you do some camping. You're traveling along at a good pace.
Do I heal to full?
Yeah, everybody.
Rest, yes.
Yeah, everybody rest. Everybody.
Have I
heals to full.
attuned to this
I'm getting there.
rapier?
So you're continuing on. You actually both have attuned to your items now. So the rapier, you notice an inscription on the handle says, "To Masamed, my love, here's your needle." It's a fine rapier. It's made of bright steel with silver trimmings on the handle. It feels really balanced. In the time you've played with it, you've not once cut yourself. It's a +1 rapier. So if you want to add that to your inventory.
Cool.
Nice.
+1. Queldon, same thing with your hand crossbow. It's a +1 hand crossbow. It's just a fine mahogany stock, well crafted.
Crossbow +1 D6. Okay.
What's the difference in having quarterstaff one-handed and the rapier? Can I have the rapier and can I have them in both hands?
Do
I attack with both or no?
I mean, if you feel like you can, but you'll attack with a disadvantage on the second one, I believe, because you don't have the 2-weapon fighting. But
gotcha.
A rapier is one-handed.
Right.
Yes, it is. The quarterstaff has also got a one-handed attack.
Oh.
Well, fellas, I've already got a magic item. Does anybody else need a crossbow, maybe? Or
My light crossbow and heavy crossbow are good enough for me. I'm happy with them right now.
I'm doing fine.
I don't want to be greedy or anything.
I have my pet Lucky Rock right here.
I guess
it does wonders for me.
I'd say they're doing fine. I've shot it twice and missed both times, but
well,
I don't think that crossbow is going to change that.
It might help a little bit. I mean,
I would leave the shooting to Queldon.
If no one else is going to take it, I'll take it so I can have some ranged.
I can't even hold the thing.
You shut the hell up.
I think there's one other person that uses ranged weapons, right?
I don't want to.
Who's ranged?
Yeah, I've got a short.
I don't think you could use it.
Right.
Forgot tiefling.
Yeah. I'll take the crossbow. I guess.
Do it.
So go ahead and add that to your stuff. I'll take it off.
Do you know how to add?
No.
Yeah, so just look it up. Look up hand crossbow +1 in the compendium, and just click and drag it to your character sheet.
Yeah, just drag it over to your.
That's what I do.
I hope you're a better shot than I am.
I can drag it over if you want to.
You might as well. It'll be quicker.
You have a light crossbow and a heavy crossbow, Dane?
Yeah.
Why do you have both? You can't shoot either one.
Oh wait,
I
think it got added twice.
Yeah.
That's good. That is a good joke.
All right, cool. It worked. Okay, very good.
You being
All right,
here is
so
a joke.
You'll do the same.
I don't understand.
On your next rest.
All right.
All right, very good. So now, you're traveling as your path has opened up. The forest has begun to become more sparse again. You see a large field ahead. Thiago turns, shouts, "Broken shield ahead!" And you begin to go into the town. Broken Shield is in a pretty open plain. You see hills leading into foothills, leading into mountains further off in the distance. Three roads come in at different directions into this town, kind of making it a. Whoa, what was that?
I didn't even use prestidigitation.
And it happened. There's a lumber mill near the river. close to there, you can tell this is a little bit of an upgrade from the normal towns you've seen on your travels, but this one is more of a trade town. As you pass through the gates, you see all manner of races coming and going. There are trade wagons similar to your own. They're all heading to their stalls, heading to the center of town. You see elves, dwarves. You see a few half orcs, a few tieflings. Not a lot. But Quelton, you probably notice a few gnomes as well, since they're smaller. They seem to dart in and out of the crowds, not really being noticed by most people.
Thiago, when do we get paid?
I'll take his cut.
No. Eno's a little asshole. He doesn't get anything from me.
What?
Yeah.
And this is like Quelton's first time in a town in a very long time, and he looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have.
You know what?
Rushing
Oh man, you could just stick with me. I got you.
You stick with me. I was a tavern owner back in my place. I'll take you around here. Don't worry about it. You'll like it.
I think Quelton will manage just fine. He's the smartest of the bunch.
He's the best shot of the bunch.
Nobody asked you, Cargill.
Okay, way to make an obvious statement, Eno. I'm proud of you.
I do what I can.
and Cargill looks at you and says that once the goods are sold, the mission is complete. You'll get your pay. I swear it.
Okay, are we heading for that now?
We'll hold you to it.
Yeah, they're all beginning to head to the stalls. He's paying for rent of the stalls over the next few days. They're everybody's unloading things. You guys are free to kind of wander around town and do it for the next couple of days.
Let's go find an inn.
I'm gonna hang around where the stalls are and just keep an eye on them.
Okay.
We should go sell these here necklaces.
I'm heading off to a tavern, guys. I need a beer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang around and
I'm with Dane.
I'll just try to keep guard of the stuff to make sure we don't lose our commission.
How many necklaces did I pick up?
Meal.
How many? Are you talking about the treasure from the bandit?
Yeah.
It was probably one or two fine silver necklaces.
So if I do detect magic, do I detect anything?
There's nothing about it. They're ordinary, regular jewelry.
Okay. We should go sell these guys.
Go sell them.
Oh, go sell them. Tiefling and I are going to the tavern.
Yeah. And you also have the treasures from the temple.
Anyone else like to go sell some stuff?
I don't think I picked up anything.
I didn't either. I just picked up the silver.
Yeah.
Before y'all left out, I would have handed somebody like about 30 silver and just asked them to buy me 30 silver worth of arrows.
Oh,
I can do that.
Okay, appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going shopping.
I'm only down 2 bolts. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, and T, you would probably need to replace your bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's right.
With crossbow bolts now.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
What are you gonna do with your bow and arrow? You gonna sell it?
No, man. I might need that in case of something else.
Never know.
But I need some bolts. That's for sure. I don't have bolts.
You want me to grab you some bolts?
Yeah.
Do you have any cash?
Yeah, I got plenty. I just got 180 silver.
How much a bolt is?
I don't know how much.
Arrows aren't that expensive.
What
are arrows? I mean bolts. Yeah. Either way, they're.
Are you looking up the price?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought so.
You looked very intent, but I wanted to make sure we weren't looking at a frozen screen.
Yeah. No, we're there.
Well, it doesn't say this side. Probably only on the DM side how much.
Yeah, I think it has to be on the DM side.
I just sent him something that I use, but I don't know if
okay.
Don't make me reach behind me and pull out the book.
Yeah, I was looking through there.
You've got a book for the DM side?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Not
I was thinking about getting
one. Here we go.
Something
So
different.
they are. Let's see. Okay, so that'll be it's for 20 bolt. It's going to be 1 gold, 1 gold for 20 arrows as well.
Busy.
Oh, that's expensive. You don't have a gold.
Well, I got 180 silver, so that's 1 gold, right?
Yeah.
1.8 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give him 100 silver.
Get your 20 bolts.
Yeah, I get
Okay.
20 bolts.
And I gave you 200 silver, so. No, wait, how much did I say I gave him?
I thought it was 180, or that's what I put in.
Well, I'll just give you a 100 silver, so that would be a gold piece. That would work.
Yeah.
How much are they?
For
20.
Yeah, you'd get
Yeah.
20 arrows for the 100 silver.
Okay, 20
Okay.
bolts. I got to add that to
I'm
mine.
trucking off to the inn.
Okay.
So I'm going to
you're
go
heading
buy.
to
See a
the
nice inn. I go in and I've ordered me a beer and some food. How much does beer and food cost?
All right. So Dane, you've actually you've wandered down the street and you.
That's
see,
right. We don't get
Yeah.
everything for free, like
No, we don't.
So
We don't have somebody
down the
paying.
street and you saw a larger tavern at the end of the street.
Yeah,
With this kind of city, you stopped and asked a few people, I'm sure.
sure.
If there was anything, they point you down the street. It's a larger tavern called Grifter's Hymnal. You can tell it's one of the main ones in town. It has rooms for rent. It has bar. It has plenty of people coming and going. It's early in the day, so there's
We're going to be here for a couple of days, right?
right.
Okay, so I need to set up, get me a room. I need to know what a room for a couple of days is and meals, and I'll pay for the ales as I go.
All right, so there's a
Unless it's too much, and then I sleep under the wagon.
we sleep in the woods.
I wanna have a nice bed.
I'll find the cost of it in a little bit.
What, Cargill?
relatively speaking.
You look like you're lost, Cargill.
Oh, he's having a conversation with somebody, so he'll be back in just a second.
Oh, okay. I thought he'd eaten some of that bad pudding.
That could be it.
Looks like Eno did, because he's out here. He's puking.
All right, so there's an older man that's kind of standing behind the bar. He's wiping it down.
Yeah.
He's dressed like really crazy. He's got like 2 really loose scarves hanging off of him. He's got a bright colored vest. He's got a little round pair of spectacles on.
My man.
He asked, "What can I do for you, dwarf?"
Hey, I've been on the road for days, and I need a good meal and a good ale.
Well, you've come
Probably
to the right
2
place.
ales.
You've come to the right place. We've got rooms, we've got beer, we've got women, we've got anything you want.
I don't think I can afford the women, but I can get the ale and the food and the room.
He laughs and says, "That's why I'm still working behind the bar. I can't afford the women either." We've got decent rooms, cost you about 1 gold per day.
Ooh,
Got room enough to
Jesus.
sleep. Got room enough to sleep about 3 of your friends.
Oh, 3 friends can get in the same room?
Right.
All right,
Okay,
Tiefling.
I'm in there, but
Okay, you gotta. But you've
don't
just
have-
spent all your gold.
yeah, I only got 80 silver left.
Shit.
got
All right. Well, we're gonna get one
It
good
says I
night of
got
sleep
10
next
gold
time.
pieces. Do you start with 10 gold pieces?
How do you got 10 gold pieces? Well, then
You
it's
should've-
your treat, dude.
Well, it was. See, I know I didn't put it in there. I put in.
That was
But it's-
probably your starting equipment.
So you start with 10 gold?
Some people do.
I
but
didn't.
It depends
Yeah.
on
Oh.
your background and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then it must be, because I know I didn't
All
put
right.
it in there.
Hey, T.
Cool. I'm buying.
All right.
All right.
So
All
he
right.
palms-
Get us 2 nights.
So
he
is that
palmed-
2 gold?
He palms
and-
the gold, grins at you, and says, "You can always upgrade for a little bit more if you want to."
Nah,
What all did I miss?
We're cheap.
All right. No,
doesn't. We're just buying a room.
yeah. Okay. So
By the way, barkeep, I like your threads.
So I did.
I don't see that up in my neck of the woods.
you won't see it most places, but sometimes you just got to have style.
Yeah, well, I like it.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
I know. Yeah. What the fuck?
Cargo
Get your own room.
put a message in chat, so he'll be back shortly, I hope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he left.
It was storming here, and it finally stopped, and the dogs were freaking out.
All right, so you guys are handling the bar. At the same time, Eno, I believe you had gone on the way to try to find some things. And
I'm trying to find either a general store or armor or a weapon shop so I can get some bolts for the boat.
Okay.
With
So
the gold
in,
pieces
you
that they gave me.
You bump into a few people. They kind of.
I asked them, where can I go?
Most of them seem to ignore you because they're busy going on with their ways. But a local, you can tell is local by the way he kind of acts and looks like the rest of the workers. He points and says, "You'd be wanting to go to Gandrin's for that."
How would I get there?
Turn around. You're right in front of it.
Oh, well, hell, that's convenient. Well, let's go in.
All right. So Gandrin, there's an older man standing behind the counter. He's balding. He just looks at you and smiles and says, "Oh, well, aren't you a cute one? Come on in, young man."
Aren't I a cute one?
Yeah, 38-year-old
yeah,
cute
38
one.
years old.
You're a 38-year-old, 13-year-old, remember?
What?
And a cute one.
So do I have the body of a 13-year-old or the body of a 38-year-old?
Yeah, I don't know where this 38-year-old came from. You're still a 13-year-old body.
What? Who the hell's? Okay, I'm so.
Well, yeah, you still look like a kid. Yeah,
I mean,
no, I know where it came from, but yeah, you still look like a kid. And he smiles.
So I still look like a kid. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he grins and says, "Son,
I thought I was more grown up than." Got it.
Son, I couldn't tell. Come on in. You look like the rest of the kids around here. So here, why don't you have a little bit of candy? He reaches under the counter and hands you a.
You got pudding?
Stick.
Want some candy, little boy?
Nothing creepy. Nothing creepy.
You got any pudding?
Why don't you step in my covered wagon back here? There's no windows.
It's painted on the side of the covered wagon.
There's no windows in the covered wagon?
That's right.
So, I am here to buy some crossbow bolts for some companions that I've apparently been hanging out with. And wondering if you had any for sale.
Well, you sound like a brave little adventurer. Sure do. Come on over here. So he hands you.
I just want to go beat stuff up.
Calm down, little man. That'll get you in trouble. So he.
You got anything that'll help me beat stuff up?
That blade you got hanging on your side looks like it would do a good job of it.
That's an accurate statement.
You
have any armor that would help me not get killed while I'm beating stuff up?
No, sorry. Don't sell that stuff here.
You know who does?
Yeah, there's an old dwarf on the other side of town named Volbith. You'll want to go see him.
Volbith?
He's a pretty good smith. Yes. Tell him I sent you.
Okay, got it.
So you complete the transaction. He gets the bolts down. He gets the arrows down. He wraps everything up in a kind of like a parchment, almost like a bag to carry it with, basically, and hands it all to you.
All right.
Cool.
I have these here necklaces. I was wondering if you would be interested in buying these.
Okay. Now, did you have
somewhere else that I would go?
Did you have the necklaces and the circlets from the temple?
I have one circlet.
Okay.
At least that's what's in my bag.
Okay.
And I grabbed the necklaces from the bandit leaders stuff.
Okay. All right, cool. I couldn't remember what all you had on you. He actually kind of leans over the counter and reaches his hand out. Mind if I look? And
sure.
Kind of pulls it from you, and then hang on, I'm buying time here.
Who knows? If you have a female companion, she might like them. Who knows?
The missus may like the necklaces, that's for sure. So he actually would be interested in buying that stuff from you.
Okay.
Says that he's never seen a circlet quite like that. Looks like something royalty might wear, but he would probably could give you about 25 gold for the
Holy
circlet.
mackerel.
Looks like a pretty valuable piece.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good score.
25 gold for the circlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Necklaces, I might could offer you 5 apiece for those.
Okay. So we're looking at 135 each?
Yep.
Or, I mean, in all?
That sounds
Okay.
about fair.
Sure. Do you want to
So
shake on it?
So he
I've
shakes.
seen the older people do that shaking thing when they have a deal. So I just wanted to try it out.
He laughs and reaches out and gives you a big shake and kind of rattles your arm a little bit because he's a lot stronger than you are.
That was neat. I did what adults do.
Now, you be careful with that money and don't spend it all in one place.
It depends how much pudding that they got.
135 gold worth of pudding.
Yes, right. We're going to retire.
That would be a pile of pudding.
Could you direct me to Volspis, please? Because I currently do not have any armor.
Yeah.
I woke up with basically nothing, so...
You head out of the store. Turn right. You're going to go to the
Okay.
end of the street. You're going to see a big
Gotcha.
tavern. Stay out of the tavern.
Apparently
Called the Grifter's Hymnal.
my counterparts are in the tavern.
A lot of unsavory folks hangs out at the hymnal. Don't go there after dark. His shop is going to be beside of that.
Got it. Okay.
So,
Well, thank you
Quildon-
so much.
All right, he smiles and wishes you a good travels.
All right.
Quildon, did you want to do anything beside the caravan?
I'm just keeping watch.
Okay.
Do I need to
You
roll
don't-
anything for that, or?
No, I mean you don't really see anything other than just busy travelers. I mean everybody is. You can tell that looks like that there's about to be a bazaar or something going to open up because there's a lot of people that have come in for this and they're setting up their stalls. They're getting prices ready and they're doing everything they can to get ready for business.
Okay. So I'm going to go down to Volspis.
Okay. All right, you've reached the end of the street. You do see the tavern that he told you about.
Not going in there.
You think you can see Dane and T inside, kind of leaning on the bar, talking to an older gentleman.
Gotcha.
A few people kind of asleep on the front porch of it. Looks like they may have had a really long night there.
Gotcha.
And you see the blacksmith beside of there. There's an old, kind of crusty dwarf to the side, banging on his anvil. Looks like he's preparing a horseshoe.
So a question here: what would be light armor? That'd be like
Light's going to be anything
leather or
from
just cloth.
Studded leather and below.
studded leather and below is going to be your light.
I have. What do the rest of my party have? Would I have known what they had?
Yeah, Wiesel just wears robes. You can tell he is not a fighter.
Okay.
You've noticed also when you hit Cargill in the foot that he doesn't have any kind of armor on.
He seems to dodge stuff really, really well, though.
Yeah, T had some light looking leather on, I believe.
I've got scale mail.
Quildon was the same. He had kind of natural looking scale armor, and then Dane had. Dane, are you wearing chainmail?
Yep. I've
Okay.
got chainmail.
He's got
Okay.
chainmail.
All right, let's go into the shop.
All right. And the dwarf isn't paying you any attention. He's busy beating on the horseshoe.
So I walk up to the counter, and so he's at the anvil.
Right.
I'm like, "Hello, I was sent by Cargon to search for Volspith."
And he coughs and kind of flings his hammer a little bit. Oh God, who's bothering me today? Who's bothering me today? What do you want?
Hi, my name is Enohard, and I was talking to Cargon, and he told me to come down and see you about some armor, because as you can plainly see, I have none.
You mean Gandrin?
I thought you said his name was Cargon.
No. Cargill is your monk that's with your party.
Gandrin?
Gandrin is in charge
Damn
of the
it, I
general
wrote
store.
it down wrong. Hold on.
Close enough.
No, that's not Gandrin. Okay.
Yeah. So he lays his hammer down and runs his hand through his thick beard and walks over and says, "Damn Gandrin, always sending people to me when I don't want to be bothered. What do you need?"
Well, I would like to see what kind of armor you would have for someone like me, so that maybe I might last more than a day or two.
Yeah, he shudders a little bit, and he kind of, when you say armor, he just kind of backs away a little bit, like, I don't really do the armor thing anymore. I make horseshoes, I make tools. I'm just helping the workers out.
Do you have any armor left over when you did make them? I've been adventuring around with. We just helped to take out some bandits that were outside of town. We just got done taking care of them, and I just would like to, in case I run into anyone like that again, be able to survive longer than a couple hours.
You're a 13-year-old kid. Don't you want leathers or something like that?
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing running around in plate and chainmail? You're 13 years old.
I don't.
You
I don't
hunker
hear what
down
he's
like
saying.
a turtle, you know.
I don't hear what he's
slump
saying
to the ground. They
because
can't
he's
get
not
you.
here.
Oh, that's true. I'm not.
Yeah, you guys are
I'm
drinking
metagaming.
bark.
Sorry, I take that back.
So
He says, "Well,
I ask him if he sells any leather armor or sword, or does he do just scale, chain, and plate?"
He kind of looks at you for a second, like he's sizing you up, and you look awful young to be wearing armor.
I might look young, and I do like my pudding, but I'm kind of a badass. I just wanted you to know that.
Do you know how many kids have seen die from?
I'm a
saying that?
badass in my own mind.
Yeah.
Do that.
I have not.
You don't look too strong that could handle chainmail. I've got a set of leathers I could probably.
I'm going to be doing some push-ups, but I didn't really get a chance to have a childhood. I kind of grew up on a boat and was a sailor at a very young age.
As you begin to talk, he turns around and walks off to the back of the shop.
Take the leathers.
He's gone for a few minutes. He does return. He's holding a set of a set of leather armor over his shoulder. He kind of flops it up on the counter for you and says, "Here, put this on and see if it'll fit."
So I don it.
Okay. All right. It's a little baggy on you, but it'll offer enough protection to keep you from getting killed.
So how much would this cost me?
So he looks at you again, sizes you up a little bit, and says, "I could let that one go. It's an older set. I've worn it before. It's been, in a few battles. I let it go for 10 gold. Nothing special to me."
I hand him 13 gold, and I say, "Thank you for the kind gesture. I will take this and I will use it well."
All right. So, all right. Well, you head back out into the street, and
so I go to the tavern. I'm like waving outside, like, "Hey guys, come out here!" And,
we walk out.
I look out the door. I'm going, "Oh God, do you want to go out and see what he's doing, or do you want to stay here and have another ale?"
I'll come back in. He's got some crossbolts for me.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stay here and drink my ale.
Hey, you know what up, man? You got my
Hey,
bolts for me?
I've got your 20 crossbolts here.
All right, cool, awesome.
Here you go. I'm
wanna
gonna go
come
find
in
Quogon.
You want to come in for a beer? Which
I'm
ID
gonna
do you
go find
have?
Quogon and see what he's doing.
Okay, I'm heading back in.
All right, have fun.
All right.
all right. So, Dane, do you really enjoy this brew? It seems to be
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's more commercial brew for the masses, and I'm going.
It friggin' sucks. Don't even listen to him.
Well,
Gosh,
I'm
it's
trying to
horrible.
be polite. I'm out here trying to size up the beers, but this one doesn't get any points. But it's drinkable, and
Oh, we're trying beer now?
the food's good,
Yep.
and so I'm happy.
Us
And I
monks
got it
like
for
a good
free.
We like a good IPA. They call them in other foreign lands.
Yeah, well, we don't have that in this place.
That was just regular leather armor that you can add.
Got it.
Whose beer are we tasting?
We're tasting it at the inn called
The Grifters Hymnal.
the what?
What?
The Grifters Hymnal.
Grifters. Yeah, I wanted to say drifters, but it's grifters.
Does the Grifters hymnal have any rice liqueur of any kind?
Little sake, is that what you want?
If you're in there, Wiley, the owner, kind of laughs at you and says, "Orc, we sell beer, we sell whiskey, we get people drunk."
I could see the whiskey side. Whiskey's pretty delicious, I must say.
This is one strange orc we're traveling with.
Guarantee you that
Dane,
whiskey
you
tastes
need
like
to shut your pie hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
This whole party is weird.
On that we agree.
Yeah, that's yeah. The only normal one is me.
I don't think so. I don't think you're at all normal, Dane.
I'm a dwarf.
Exactly. Enough is to be said for you being a dwarf.
Yes. I'm normal.
Okay, so are we?
No.
What's our plan? Do we have a?
Well, we got a
mission?
couple of days we're hanging around till he's ready to go. Are we staying with the wagon master, or are we?
I'm going to Quelden, so go help.
Where's
him guard
Quelly?
the wagon.
Okay.
Quelden's at the wagon.
Yeah,
Where's
he's gonna
little
go
Quelly at?
visit Quelden. Yeah, we're still getting drunk.
I'm asking the barkeep. Dear sir, are there any strange tidings from around these parts? Any quests available for us adventurers who are
as ourselves.
stirring for a pot of gold?
Probably nothing you guys would be interested in. You look pretty tough. We've heard of an increase of hyena attacks near the mills. We've heard of some bandit activity on the road. Most people scared to travel south. That's the way you guys came, by the way. So
We took care of that problem.
You did?
Yes,
Tell me
there
how.
was a cave. There was a cave.
Yeah, that's kind of over now. But
With a
what's the
bandit
hyenas
eater.
pay?
Yeah.
The hyenas, they got
Hey,
no
I'm
gold
I'm
on
looking
them.
at money. I'm
Dane
out of
is-
money.
Dane is my number one dwarf right now, everybody.
I need money.
My kind of dwarf. Yes, you are normal, Dane. Now that I think about it, you are a normal dwarf.
You could talk to the marshal in the morning. He might pay a little bit for clearing out
For
any.
the pelts.
Can you talk to
Just
the
don't wanna get
marshal?
anybody
The
attacked.
marshal and the guard are not in the tavern? How unlikely.
It's starting to get over in the afternoon. It's kind of the sun's going down. People are finishing up their work, getting ready. Everybody's kind of going in town inside. The tavern's becoming a little more packed.
I bring
Starting to
I bring
close.
Quelden his bolts, and then I sit with him.
Okay. Quildon, roll me a perception check as you see Eno coming back up the road. Roll me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oops.
You've got a pretty good vantage point. I'm guessing you're sitting up on the. Are you sitting up on the cart? Or are you standing
Yeah,
around?
no, yeah, I'm like sitting up on the highest part of the cart I can get on.
You notice most people in town seem to be the workers. They're kind of a common folk. Some of the travelers, you notice, they're kind of adventurers like you guys. Nothing out of the ordinary about that. There's a man that's following Eno at a distance. He's kind of far off. He's sticking to the side of the building. He's got armor on. Got a big sword hanging to his side. He's older. He's got like a scar across his face, white beard. Looks like pretty much a knight. You see a few other people that don't really look like they're doing anything else, but they're just kind of all walking up the road towards you.
They're all walking towards me.
It's like not towards you specifically, but they're like, this is the way that a lot of people seem to be heading. The one guy though, he seems to be hanging over to the sides of the building, keeping a distance. His eyes are darting from Eno back to the caravan. Eno back to the caravan.
Do I know that I'm being followed?
No idea.
I'm completely clueless.
Yep, you are skipping up the street eating your peppermint candy.
I've got an arrow knocked already, and just kind of holding it down. I'm not aiming it or anything, but just.
Do I notice that Quilden is kind of at the ready?
No, I don't think so because you're still pretty far away from him, and he's kind of sucked down into or sitting up against the cavern.
You're eating your pudding like you are.
Okay. And Cargo, you're still in the bar with those guys, right?
And we are having a gay old time, I must say.
We're having a good time. I mean,
I just found out what the word dickering means again.
Unless something pulls us out of there, we're planning to spend the night. We've got our night paid for, and when I'm done with my ales, I'm planning to go up to the bedroom.
Okay. All right.
By the way, Cargo, our room will hold 3 people.
Okay.
It cost a gold. Tiefling picked it up, but it will hold 3 people.
Rip off.
Hey, it's 3 people. 3 people.
All right.
Yes.
So your steps are getting closer to the wagon. There's a shuffle of people. It's almost like rush hour traffic going home. There's several people crossing the street going in front of you. All of a sudden, you feel a large gauntlet hand grab you by your little arm and spins you around. Quote, you see this happen, and a older man with armor on grabs you. Boy, where did you get the circlet?
Excuse me. Who the hell?
I want to shoot an arrow at the feet of the guy. Not at I don't want to shoot him. I want to shoot an arrow at his feet.
DM,
is it like shooting a bullet, but an arrow?
And I cast True Strike on myself and get ready.
Wait. Didn't Wizzle cast aging on Eno? So isn't he like a 30?
No, that never happened.
Oh, I thought we actually did that.
No, that wasn't a real spell. He was just joking around.
Yeah,
I thought that was a real spell.
No, he's been a kid the whole time.
I was thinking Eno.
I thought it was a real spell too.
Yeah,
that's why I've been like, "What the hell are you talking about?" No, that was a fake spell the whole time.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Okay.
Okay, so no, he is a 13-year-old boy.
Okay,
that one totally.
Okay, so hold on. You want to take a shot at this guy, and it's a crowded street.
No, I'm shooting like an arrow at his feet. I'm not shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to kind of get his attention.
Okay.
What's? Oh, okay.
All right, make a shot.
All right.
I've cast True Strike.
All right, you kill an innocent passerby. No.
Yes.
So the arrow flies, hits near his foot, and it kicks dirt up from the street. It kicks it onto his leg. He doesn't even notice. He's locked eyes with Eno, and he is staring at him, and he is demanding to know where the circlet came from.
I try to break free, and so that I can run back to Quelden.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Yep.
Gotta roll a good one. Not bad.
You try to wiggle free. His other arm comes around to grab your other one. He's got a pretty good grip on you.
Ooh.
Damn, and he's looking towards the caravan now, and he's starting to walk that way with you, almost in hand. Like a mall cop trying to lead somebody out. He's got a pretty good grip on you, walking towards the caravan.
Right. As he gets closer to me, I want to yell out, "Let the boy go!" And I've got the arrow.
Yeah, you hear that? You let me go.
He looks up at you and says, "The boy travels with you?"
The boy travels with me.
Tell me where the circlet came from.
Why does it matter to you?
The circlets came from a place where you don't fucking matter. Put me down.
His grip just tightens on you a little bit.
I want to kick him in the balls.
He's wearing plate.
Yeah.
The only thing that's going to do is squish your toes.
Yeah, he might break a foot.
Let him. Let him kick him.
I want to.
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
You better roll a nat 20.
I want to cast command on him.
You want to cast command? You really want to cast a spell on this guy?
I don't know yet.
Okay. I mean, you're more than welcome to. Yeah.
He's asking a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, so I'll answer him. I have no clue where the freaking circlet came from. I woke up, it was in my bag, boom, done.
Look, maybe you need to let him go, come over here, and we can talk about this like civilized people who lived in the woods for 300 years.
No.
Yes.
Are you thieves?
No.
No.
Liars.
We went and protected this caravan.
Oh, yeah,
we ran
we
into
can't
some
answer
crazy
a word.
shit with some hobgoblin
Word
shit,
that
some goblins and shit, and we ended up with those.
Okay, his grip's kind of loosening on you a little bit, and he kind of lets you to the side. Quidon, he asks you if the circlet came from the temples.
I don't know if it was a temple or not, but it was full of goblins.
What temple?
There was a big tapestry, a big statue with an axe, some kind of like war that was shown, and an oath. And my character would remember the words to the oath, but I can't.
Yeah.
I have no clue what temple or place or tapestry. I don't even know what he's talking about.
You wouldn't know. So as you kind of recite the oath again, and I'm not going to make you do that because that would be a lot of recall. His he's completely let go of Eno now. He seems to take a more relaxed stance with you. You notice on his tabard that covers his mail is a symbol similar to the ones you would have saw in the temple.
Yeah. Right. That symbol that symbol you got there was all over that damn place.
He explains, and he drops his voice really low because he doesn't want people to hear this. And he says our order was a secretive one. No one has been in those temples in ages. How did you gain access to it?
Like I said, it was full of goblins.
Damn, I was afraid of this.
Well, it's not full of goblins anymore. We killed them all.
But the temple has been desecrated.
I'd say it's been pretty damn desecrated, yes.
I mean, if goblins are involved, for all the stories that I've been told.
I mean, we took the stuff from the temple thinking it belonged to the goblins. We weren't trying to steal from you.
It belongs to my fallen brothers. I'm one of the last of the Order of Dawn.
And I take out the circlet that I kept, and I say, here you go. I don't have any use for it.
Okay. He gets the circlet from you. He looks it over, and he places it in the pack he's carrying. So
I gave mine to someone else.
You gave it to Gandrin. I saw. He's a friend. He'll remember.
I mean, it was in my bag. I didn't need it.
It's okay, little one. You didn't know.
You have any pudding?
No pudding.
So you're gonna grab me and stuff, and then not gonna give me any pudding.
Well, sorry for threatening you with the arrow there. You grabbed my little friend there, and I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't getting kidnapped or something.
Understandable. You go to great lengths to protect your friends.
Are there others? Who are you?
He introduces himself. Sorry. He introduces himself as Athard. He was a knight.
Athard?
Athard. He was a knight of the Order of Dawn. Like I said, he is the last one. He was very young when the order came to ruin and fell. There are no more of us, but I still remember the old ways.
So you're the last one.
I am.
That you know of.
You're not here, Cargo.
Yeah.
So
I want to say things too, but I can't.
So
Are you
so
on
you
a
say that
special
there's
quest?
more of these temples? Do you need help? Because I don't mind killing goblins. I'm actually pretty damn good at it.
If he goes, I go. So that sounds like fun.
There are other temples. We were scattered through the landscape with different strongholds. There is one to the north that I fear has been overran, but I can't take care of the. And he kind of wonders. He kind of drifts off a little bit, and he looks down to the ground.
All right. Well, boy, focus. I'm old. I don't have that much time to sit there and listen to you just kind of ramble on. Do you need help or not? Because we can help you.
Hey, Thard, why don't you just join our group? Let's go. Let's go do this.
You can
We
do
don't
this
need
for
those
me.
other guys.
You can do this for me. The stronghold that I speak of is a church that lies in the hills. Return the circlets from the desecrated temple back to my brothers in this church so that they can have their final rest.
We only have one of the circlets. You took the other one. So we have none now.
No, I'm
took them all.
pretty sure that we split the circlets up amongst the group.
And
Now
don't worry about Gandrin. I'll get the one from him in the morning. He's a friend.
now one of our party members is how should I put this lightly? A greedy son of a
stupid.
bitch. And
He's pretty stupid.
there's a good chance that he's going to want payment for us helping you out. I wouldn't mind helping you out for free, but
We can just leave
but
his ass here.
he insists on being paid for any kind of work he does.
Don't worry,
Would you
we'll
be able to compensate us at all?
Thanks for the warning. There should be plenty to compensate you for your work.
All right.
Ooh. Do you have any gifts that can help us not die?
I'm sorry, friend. I don't.
I'm still young to this world, and I don't want to leave so quickly.
I don't want that to happen either. So let's make sure it doesn't. He
I want to
can
beat the crap out of stuff.
Some mixed messages there.
I know. I don't want to die, but I want to beat the crap out of stuff.
hang on just.
Let's go.
So, can I do a religion
Well-
check to see if I remember anything about
You
this
guys got to
religion?
come and get us and fill us
Don't
in.
have
We're at the
to do
bar.
anything.
Because I'm
We're
400
not
years
telling
old. I've
you
been
are.
around
I
for
know I'm about ready to head to bed.
Yeah, we're heading off to bed. You've had all this conversation. We're full of beer and ale and food.
Stuffing up.
We're heading to bed.
A lot of wings.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, guys. So you're the guys that are the ones that are in the inn. You're full swing now. Wiley has actually left from behind the bar. He's up on stage now. He's playing his heart out. He's singing songs. He's kind of reveling people with tales of adventure.
This is why he's dressed like he is. He's an entertainer. He's not just a barkeep.
Dane, he's fairly flamboyant, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he is, but I like it for a change. I
And-
usually just see drab.
And mid song, Dane, when you say that he's a barkeep, he laughs from stage and says, "Worse than that, dwarf. I'm the owner."
Oh.
But he continues playing on.
Yeah, well, I raise my ale to him and say, "More power to you, dude."
And I yell out, "Bird of the free, bird of the free, play bird of the free."
That'll get you kicked out of most bars around here, Orc.
Yeah.
Well, where I'm
Playing his
from,
heart
it's the only song that they play, so it's the only one I know.
If I venture forth from here tomorrow.
That's the one.
That's
the one.
all right. So, Quadon, do you guys head to the inn? Do you do other things? Do you stick with the old man?
Yeah, we got to sleep, right?
I'm heading off to bed.
Yeah.
No,
I
Quit too early.
Oh, okay.
No,
thought it
I'm
was
just,
midnight.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
It's-
well,
it's-
I've had
it's
a
getting
long
dark.
haul here, and after eating and ale, you get pretty tired.
DM Cargo would like to go to his room and with his prayer book and holy symbol and his incense, meditate and pray for Midas to bless him immensely with lots of wealth.
You guys can come to the tavern and find out which room we're in.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't know. Tiefling might not be coming up.
No, I'm in the room. I bought the room.
Okay. Well, I know it, but that doesn't mean you're coming up all at the same time we are. Okay. Then the three of us are up
I was
there.
in the bed too.
Yeah, I'm crawling in the sack.
Because I gotta
guys
go get me a bedtime beer. So I'll
do
be
you
right
guys
back.
want to continue on, or do you want to call it here? It's out of character.
It's almost.
We got a little
8.
while.
We still got like 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Says the guy who's late.
I'm still available.
Late.
I mean,
Okay, if you guys are good, give me like 2 seconds. I have to go meet the wife at the door. So I will be right back. Okay.
Well,
Sorry about that.
8:15.
you need to go,
No, I don't. I just got to grab something from her. So you guys can role play as you feel fit, or you can talk bad about me, or you can talk
Well,
about
are you
Game of
guys
Thrones,
coming to
either
tell
one.
us the story here?
Yes, fill us in, please. What were you doing outside? All that nonsense.
I thought I had.
I'm staying guard at the cart. So
you guys have more or less.
Why don't you go tell the guys inside what we've discovered
You
out
put
here.
us onto a quest that could be very dangerous without us even knowing anything about it.
Dane, we can't hear them.
All right, so,
okay.
All right, so I'm staying at the cart. Do you want to go tell the fellas in the bar what's going on?
I want to get some fresh air before I go to bed, since I got my bed.
Eno's just sitting there not doing anything.
No, Eno's
Eno?
What?
Do you want to go into the bar and tell the guys what's going on?
Wait.
Sure, I'll go in there.
Okay.
So I go in.
And I'm heading out to the wagon.
over
I'm
there.
going to talk to Quilden.
So I'm looking at all the people like, I don't even know why these people are acting. I don't know.
All right, so
I walk over to the guys. Hey, how's it going?
What have you been doing?
Well, I got grabbed. I bought some armor. We found out that we got some circlets we weren't supposed to have, and some guy asked me if we could go and take them back to some holy place.
What was his name? The man who supposedly grabbed you and
Athard.
That's it? Athard? Anything of to note of this man? Like why did he approach you?
The Order of the Dawn.
Oh, okay. And what else did he tell you?
That the
To order
temple that
before
we
dawn.
had, he's the last of his order, but he has some brothers that are at a church he would like us to take the circlets to. And
You trust this man?
well, he didn't kill me.
Yes.
That's a pretty good thing.
Fair point, but how do you know he's telling you the truth?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Oh yeah, what is that?
We just go do it.
What if it's a ploy?
Well, you know what? Even if it is a ploy, there's money to be made.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I got you
You
there.
nailed him there.
That was a good one.
Jeez!
Well, Cargo's on.
I can't say no now.
Oh, you can't say no to that.
I'm saying yes to a 13-year-old crazy warlock who eats pudding all day.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Midas, why do you answer my prayers in such unfashionable ways?
So, you in for this quest?
What? Yes? Was that not a yes?
Yes.
Then let's.
You said.
How about you, Dane?
Well, yeah, I've got nowhere else to go, and I'm out of money too. So,
I'm in.
How about you, T? All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm in.
well, it's nighttime. It's evening.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Well,
have to get rested up.
I don't
So,
understand. I don't have any
we've got-
parents that are telling me to go to bed.
we've got the room for the night. I'm going to rest up. I'm not heading off on a trek like this, all beat up and tired. I just had a good meal, good brews, and now I'm gonna go to bed. But first thing in the morning, I'll be ready to go.
That's because you're old.
Sorry.
Well, that's true.
Exactly.
That disrespectful tone of yours.
Yeah, so DM, just to let you know what happened, Eno went into the bar to let the guys know while I stayed at the post at the caravan.
At the caravan. All right, very good. All right.
They're all on board.
All right, so I guess at this point it's pretty late in the day if you guys want to start to call it a night, bed down.
Yeah, that's what we were all doing.
Anyone going to go help Quota?
Eno wanted to go right now, but
Quota needs help.
I got to spend the night.
Yeah. So
I don't have a room, so I'm going to go out there where Quota's at.
Yeah, and you want to just take shifts, sleep in there?
Yeah, we'll take shifts. We'll just let the old geezer sleep.
Thank you.
All right, so do you want to sleep first, or you want me to sleep first?
You go to sleep first. You've been watching it all day.
All right,
I got this.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so I go to sleep.
Yeah,
I do believe this is where our adventure ends when Eno kills us all in our sleep on accident.
No, he's got to stay awake. Let's see what he rolls.
Well, I'm gonna talk to the Dark One and ask him if I'm on the right path.
The Dark One?
Yeah, what
Shut
the
up.
hell is that?
You're not around me right now.
So Eno, you guys are on the street. It's really quiet at this point. The stalls have all closed up. Everybody's gone into their camps. Businesses are closed. The bar still at the end of the street seems to be hopping. You see people falling out, into the streets drunk. You see some people laughing. You hear the music playing.
Right.
All of a sudden, it just becomes eerily quiet. There's no noise. Everything is dark.
I can see in the dark.
Yeah, everything is. Yeah, that's true. Everything is dark gray. To you, it doesn't appear. Everybody the few people you saw on the street do disappear.
Wait, how do you see in the dark?
It's part of.
I have devil sight.
Oh,
yeah, I read that today.
Devil's sight.
So you get a whisper in your ear from your patron. You remember hearing this in kind of random waves when you would kind of come to consciousness and know where you were at. You would hear this voice right before that. He seems to be happy, and he speaks to you and says, "Eno, I'm glad to see the change that has come over you. Continue your ways. Do my bidding."
What is your bidding?
To eat the sandwich.
That's that's a good one. That's a good one. I could use a sandwich too.
You just ate a giant bowl of pudding. Where does it go?
Shut up! I'm a growing boy.
He needs his nourishment.
You're asleep. Shut up.
I was talking in my sleep.
Not talking to you. Not even in the same area.
You're not even in the same. Oh man, it's a psychic link with the orc. My bidding is to destroy those that would seek to harm me.
Who's trying to harm you?
The greater evils from the other elements. They will come for you.
How will I know that they are them?
What?
That they are them and he is I.
We are all together. Goo.
It makes sense to me. So shut up, Karkle. You're asleep.
There's no response, and suddenly the street is kind of lit up again, and you notice the people at the end of the street coming out of the bar that were coming out of the bar. They're back.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay. So,
all right.
Man, you got some bad acid or something.
Let's see. That's it. Wow. Okay.
Does my shift go and then I wake up Quota, or?
Yep. The rest of the night passes pretty calmly.
Okay.
The next morning,
So I go to sleep and I wake up Quota.
You sleep. You wake up well rested. Despite being actually, you never really sleep very well. You're constantly haunted by visions from other bodies. Weird things happening here and there, so you never really sleep good. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
So you wake up the next morning, though, rested as you can be, and you guys are ready to set off on your next leg of your journey.
It's a good thing I only need a short rest to get my spells back. I don't think my spell slots are correct because it says spell slot total 0, spell slots remaining 1. I don't think that's right.
Maybe something.
Let's look at Warlock.
Yeah.
Your other half didn't know how to do anything, I guess.
Is that what it was? Gotcha.
He's useless. Yeah. Spell slots total 0.
He was too busy hiding under tables and stuff.
Yeah. He's a little.
Your second level, so you have 2 spell slots.
Yeah, so you just need to add 2 to that. Slots total.
I can't change the 0 though.
I'll do it.
Oh God, my whole screen just freaking changed.
You should be able to change that.
Well, I was gonna try to figure out how, and then someone took control.
How to do that?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, just know that you've got 2.
Gotcha.
All right. So, if you guys want, we can continue playing.
Yeah.
Next part shouldn't take very long. So,
I got 8:15.
Yeah. You got 8:15?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you guys are ready to head off. The
Aethard's leading the way.
Aethard is actually not going to lead the way. He tells you...
did we get paid for our services for the caravan?
No, not yet.
Oh,
They've not been set. They've not... The
Good
stalls
job,
have not
Quelden.
been set.
Maybe we should wait until we get paid.
Yeah,
before
we
leave.
should wait until we get paid.
Quelden deserves a raise in my book.
My funds are low. I don't want to take off on another quest and maybe lose out on my funds.
All right. Well, in that case, then. Bless you.
What
In
timing?
that case, then, achoo.
So Thiago said, remember, we had actually agreed once everything's sold, you would be paid.
Right. I'll stay another night.
Come on, you wimps.
Well,
Let's go.
Why are you slacking off? Sell the stuff.
So, okay. So, you're going to sell the stuff. Are you okay by yourselves? You don't need us to keep guarding you while we're in town?
We'll be fine. The city watch will take care of everything for us.
Okay. Well,
Where's our money going to be?
When we get back, we expect to be paid in full.
You'll be paid, I promise. You'll be paid.
Insight check.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I was going to
All
say,
right.
this sounds like
I
a
help
scam.
him. I'm helping him.
Can
I don't know
anyone
if
do
that does
an
anything.
insight check?
No, just
Yeah, we'll roll the 1. I mean, you guys have spent enough time. Wow. You guys have spent enough time with Thiago. You know he's a man of his word, even though he's a traitor. When he says he's going to do something, he's going to.
even though he's a traitor.
He's a traitor, not a traitor.
Yeah, not a
Yeah.
traitor.
Yes.
It's just the thought's funny.
If this was the owner of the tavern, I'd be a little skeptical, but Thiago's a man of his word.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess
All
we'll
right.
head off.
All right. So we're taking off for a quest that Arthur's putting us on, and yet he's not coming along.
He's not able to come with you.
That's a bit scary.
Yeah, he's.
What I said.
That brings back
That's why
Cargol's.
we
But
did
did he give
impact.
us like
questions.
detailed instructions on how to reach this place, or did he just say to the north?
Yeah,
Ask
he
Eno.
had actually gone to the general store, got the final circlet back,
Final circlet.
and gave it to you. He also gave you a crude map that tells you where to head to get to the
Yeah,
chapel.
they want us to return this. This is legit, I guess.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he come along?
He's the only one of his kind.
Because
Well,
you can't
Oh,
go.
he's also
gee.
he's also older. I mean, you guys, Cargo Dane Tiefling, you didn't see him
It's
last
like
night. But
1,000.
today you see him. He's a very old man. He's
All
gray
right.
beard. He's got a scar on his face. He doesn't
Yeah.
seem like he moves that well.
Take a look at Quelden.
He
He's
had
like
a hip
1,000
replacement.
years old.
Yeah. Well, I kept spry by climbing trees and shit. You know.
Yeah,
Smoking
yeah,
smoking
yeah.
moss and bark.
Yeah, okay.
That stuff is from the pits of hell.
Here, just watch me smoke this monster bark real quick.
I think not. I'm already getting sick.
Oh, do I get some of that?
Sick in my lungs.
No. When you're older, when you're older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when you're dead older.
All right, so this walk at a normal pace is going to take about 4 hours to get there. You're heading off into the foothills that lead into the larger hills closer to the mountains. So as you arrive, and it's a really calm walk. There's not a whole lot of anything out here. You just feel like you're in back in the forest again. Quodon, roll me a survival check if you have the map.
All right. 18.
Oh yeah. You've got a dead beat on where this thing's heading to. You've never been here before, but you pick up the path really easy based on the landmarks and the directions that he's given you. So you're able to arrive at the chapel in a normal amount of time.
Okay.
So when you approach, you can tell that this chapel was built to look like a chapel, but it has fortifications almost. Looks like what a small keep would look like. It's very ruined and run down. Walking into the entrance of the chapel, you see what were stone pews where people would have sat. There's a large pulpit. At the end of the pulpit, behind it, there is a door leading down, like a staircase. The cover to it has been smashed open, and it leads down into the dark.
What do I smell? It's way down.
What do you smell?
Yeah, because goblins stink.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Well, Quelden is with us, so it might be kind of hard to decipher where the smell is coming from.
I have no clue.
No, you don't.
Look,
are we all there?
I took a bath about 15 years ago, okay? I think I'm fine.
Oh, and we can smell it. We can smell 15 years.
So I walk over to Quelden and I
shake
help
off
him
some
take a
of
bath.
the crust.
I help him take a short bath with some prestidigitation.
Yeah, I think that's just going to piss him off.
What?
I am larger than 1 cubic foot. I'm small, but I'm not that small.
I can clean 1 cubic foot at a time. I'm just going to cast it until you're completely clean. Boom, done.
Are you going to give him a pedicure while you're down there?
Dane, if you say one more thing, I'm going to something.
I don't know how comfortable I am about this, but fine. All right.
All right, you are nice and
I don't
clean.
think you have a choice, Quelden.
So
you did lose about 10 pounds.
We're looking in the chapel.
And Quilden's already planning on going outside and rolling around in the dirt after this.
Yeah,
we've all entered the chapel. We're all kind of looking around. We've got this door at the back.
I have dark vision or night vision as well. Like, do I notice anything when I walk in down into the door?
Change? I'm still on the cart.
No, nothing's changed.
Okay.
Yeah, you're having to imagine all this for right now.
Yeah, okay. The way they were talking, I thought people were.
No, we're in the chapel.
Yeah.
We're heading back to the back door.
Again, it's just it's a door on the floor. I don't really call that, but it's been busted open.
Yep, and there's a stairs.
There were supposed to be large doors that were pulled open, but they've been just smashed down. And there's a set of stairs that lead down into the darkness.
Right.
So we're looking down there.
I'm going to kind of try to stealth ahead.
Do we hear anything? Standing at the door, we're all probably kind of quiet. Do we hear anything down there at all?
Dane, roll me a perception check if you're looking or listening.
I'm listening hard.
Okay.
It would have been nicer the other way.
Yeah, so you.
Oh, I was going to say I cut my hands to his ear to help him listen even better.
He gets advantage because he's a normal dwarf.
Yeah. So you actually do hear some chattering coming from down the steps.
Ooh, can we tell what kind of language?
No. It sounds almost like I don't know if you've ever heard like a fox in the woods. It's kind of a
What does the fox say?
Yeah, that. So it's between a bark and a kind of guttural sound mixed together.
Tiefling's probably the quietest of all of us.
Have I run into this noise in the forest at all?
I've heard it in my visions.
Roll nature for me. Hold on.
A 12.
Okay. You think it sounds similar to the noise of a hyena?
Oh, we had heard about these.
I'm gonna try to stealth ahead a little bit.
Yeah,
I was gonna go ahead and do that myself.
Okay, the two of you can stealth ahead. Yeah. We'll linger back.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Yeah, you're stealthy.
Nice. Oh. All right.
Oh,
Weldon is.
No one is.
I was letting him go first, and
so Quildon, you kind of take off. Then you know what the hell are you doing? So Quildon, you kind of take off. You and Hickory
nice fucking roll though.
You and Hickory sleek off down the. You and Hickory sleek off down the steps, and you don't hear an echo of your footsteps anywhere. So you're really quiet.
I'm gonna go too.
All right.
Where he goes, I go.
Okay. So you do the same thing. You
go
sneak off
first.
Yeah. So you work your way around Tiefling, and you walk down the steps, and you guys.
I'm sneaking.
Oh, cool.
Right. Hang on, I've got to find you all since.
Am I on this map?
Yeah, you'll actually be on this one. That's why I have to
Okay.
kind of gather you all up.
Just glad I'm actually on this map.
We'll let you be part of this. All right, so when you come down the steps, you enter into a rocky cavern. There is there's a rope bridge that goes across a really deep looking cavern, and on the other side you see an entrance to a room. You see a large stone, similar to the stonework you saw in the first tomb. You see that entrance on the other side of the chasm.
So I'm like looking at this, going, "This is neat. I've never seen this before." Shh. I don't say it. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking.
I heard you thinking.
Would you think a little softer, please?
All right, so I keep on sneaking a little bit more forward. Do I need to do another stealth check? Or?
No, I mean, this cavern looks pretty empty. You can still kind of hear the chattering noises, but...
kind of look around and see if I see anything.
Do you have dark vision?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can still see the other side of the chasm.
I don't see nothing. It's black.
To the left, you won't. To the left, to the right, the chasm seems to extend on several hundred yards. That rope bridge that's in front of you seems to be the only way visible across that you can see.
All right,
well, we're both small, so we should be able to go across this rope bridge pretty easily.
Oh, let's just find the gold and get this done.
I want to come up to the rope bridge and just kind of like inspect it a little bit, make sure it's kind of sturdy.
Yeah,
okay.
And
the
quiet.
ropes seem to be older and worn, but they don't appear to be rickety. The boards are mostly in place. There's a few here and there that have kind of fallen off over time, but easily stepped over and made it across the bridge.
I'll go ahead and cross the bridge.
Huh?
I'm going to.
Yep.
Me too.
I'm going to.
You're not here, stupid.
I am here.
I think you all were here, yeah.
Wrong one.
This doesn't sound good.
All right, so you guys make it. You're out on the bridge, and everybody's there, right? I don't think I missed anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should cross the bridge one at a time, though.
All right.
That's what I was doing.
Either way, it just takes a little longer.
Yeah, it takes a little longer, but it's a lot smarter and safer.
Yeah.
All right. So do you one at a time cross?
Mm-hmm.
One at a time.
I go first.
All right.
Yep.
I think we should just go from lightest to heaviest.
Okay, that's not a bad
Nice.
idea either.
Badass bastard.
Time out.
That puts me at last.
So the heaviest. Do you have anything on you want me to carry?
He's a
Something lighter
13-year-old
than-
kid. He should be going first.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I'll carry some of your heavier
Walden's
stuff
a little gnome.
to lighten your load.
I'm
No,
okay.
I'll keep.
I'm
well,
okay.
That would be
but
my
thank you,
weapons
Mino,
and
for
my
the
mail.
offer, but I'm okay.
Well, all right. Have
We're
fun
gonna be
falling.
all right.
Have fun
It's
falling.
not that bad.
I walk across.
You can tell right away if it's that rickety.
Okay, Walden, you go first,
Yeah, okay, I went right ahead.
and Eno,
I'm
you're
behind him.
second.
Yep. I go. Do I make it across?
Well,
T.
unfortunately, I'm last.
Yep.
Because I'm the biggin.
Well, I'm
nimbly
plate,
crossing the.
carrying a big
walking
axe
at
and
the
crossbows.
edges.
I'm pretty damn
Never
heavy
walk in the
too.
middle of the board.
All right, so Dane,
That's
make
just
me
asking to bust.
maybe an athletics check. Dane.
Okay.
Okay. You feel the bridge creak a little bit, and it sways slightly, but you're able to kind of make those last few steps and rush right across and hit the ground on the other side.
That's good. I didn't feel too good about that.
Okay. Cargo, you were next, or T?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm the last one.
You'll be the last one across.
Yep.
T, you want to head
Yeah,
across?
I already went. I thought.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I said I'd already gone. I went before Dane. I thought.
Okay, I missed you. Wizel begins to cross the bridge. All right, excuse me. He makes it to the other side fine. And then Cargo, you're last.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Write me a half.
Hey, fatty.
Make me actually your method's going to be a little bit different getting across there because you've watched the others and you do your monk thing and roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
You get a +1 to that too, right? So,
Oh, a 5? Oh, great.
yeah.
We're going to find out what's at the bottom.
So you're you begin to go across and you're doing a nice balancing act, walking from plank to plank. You get to the center, and the weight from the previous members has kind of strained the bridge a little bit. The rope begins to crack and snap, and it just falls. And you begin to plummet to the bottom.
See you guys later.
Hang on.
As you
Have a
do
ride.
that, though,
Hopefully
as you
you're
do
up.
that, Wazel spins around and very deftly holds his hands out, shouts something out that you really don't understand, and all of a sudden you begin to feel really light. Easing down to the bottom now.
It's kind
but
of
he
dark
is
down
going
here,
to the
everybody.
bottom.
And it's pretty dangerous.
I
Yeah.
go ahead and take out my. What do I have rope? Well, shit, I don't. No, yeah, I do. I take out 50 foot of rope and start.
Throw it at him.
Put it.
I run and grab it. Starts
Okay.
running up the wall.
Anybody else want to help me pull them up?
Yeah,
the gnome
for
is
sure.
pulling up the half orc.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
Yeah,
Dane's
no,
help, baby.
I'm there. I'm
I'll
there.
help pull up the friggin' idiot.
Maybe I could pull them down here instead and see
Maybe.
how hard
But before
actually hits.
Yeah,
what's down there? Do you see anything at all?
It's
It's
I don't want to be down here. I can tell you that.
Okay, all right. Grab the rope.
And actually, Cargo, about 10 foot in front of you, you see actually another door that looks similar to the one that you saw across the bridge with a set of stairs leading up.
Huh.
Okay, what do you do, Cargo? Do you grab the rope or do you go to the door?
I mean, if you
Well,
want us to
he's
come
on the
down, we
rope,
could
right?
tie this rope off on something and maybe come down with you. Cargo, I think you're muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
No, he's thinking.
Oh, he's thinking.
No, I'm
And
definitely
Cargo-
muted.
And you guys remember. Oh, no.
Whoops.
I thought you were thinking.
So I
did
will.
too.
Cargill will go to the door and bang on the door, and on that note, he must leave.
No, it's not a
and go
door.
to dinner.
It's I should have explained that a little bit better. It's
Yeah.
just an entryway.
Yeah, he goes towards the entryway and starts heading up.
You don't want to be banging stuff.
Well, yeah. So I believe Cargill said he has to leave. So do we want to call it for the night, or
we can call it?
So
with him going to the door and we're up on top.
Yep.
So you're going up the steps. You guys are standing on the other side of the chasm. At that time, you guys at the top, you start to hear footsteps coming from the doorway in front of you. And that's where we'll pick up on Sunday.
Dang it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right. Well, thank you
Thanks,
for watching
guys.
us on YouTube this time. Sorry we weren't on Twitch, but our Twitch streamer should be back soon. And have a good evening.
After
Y'all have
another
a good
couple
evening.
of episodes.
Got